Hi, this is Charlie Mato-Toyela with Blueberry Flutes and our website, blueberryflutes.com, that you're familiar with. I know all of you have been there already. And today I'm just sharing a little video with you, finding some calmness, I guess, some peace in the noise of all of this city environment. Today I'm in a little suburb outside of Chicago, just as an experiment to see if we can find something peaceful here. I know you probably can't hear them, but currently amongst the cicadas, the cars driving by, the bicyclists that just went by, the airplane that's flying overhead every 3 seconds, I hear an ambulance or a fire truck off in the distance, and I've been hearing them all day long. I mean, it's an experience to say the least. But you can still feel some calm and some mindfulness, even with traffic and people and everything around. While I've been here sitting, I've actually picked up one little friend who found himself a place. I don't know if you can see him underneath of my flute block there, a little ladybug or maybe a faux ladybug. I don't know if you can see what he looks like there. It's maybe kind of hard to get an image of him. But you can hear the cicadas, which are, for me, especially being from the South, something really significant in my life. I remember those throughout my childhood, hearing them. Even in the South, we have a saying that when you hear these bugs, it usually means it's very hot outside. Here in Chicago, not really too bad. It's actually comfortable. I'm not sweating, if you've noticed. Any of you that's followed me on YouTube for a while. I'm gonna be quiet so you can hear this airplane. But the whole time I've been watching, I've seen these little birds off in the grass hunting. There's one of them that's kind of crouched down and enjoying the coolness of the grass, I think, and the other one's just kind of walking around and hunting, maybe husband and wife, I don't know. Maybe just good friends, and one of them's looking for food and the other one's going to pounce as soon as he comes up with it. But as I sit here, I think about how different this flute is in comparison to everything around here except for the bugs and the birds and a little bit of nature I get to experience. And I think about how nice the sound of the flute might be in addition to it. And you see, it's mindfulness that's about you and not necessarily about where you're at. There is nature and, really wilderness and life and everything wherever it is that you are. You just have to find it and look for it. And I don't know if he got on the camera or not, but the little white butterfly that flew by was just really amazing to me. I actually watched him most of the time I was playing. And then right at the last minute there was a little bee, and it wasn't like a honeybee, some kind of little pollinator that came by. We were sitting beside some I think they're black-eyed Susans, and I noticed him in there, but I didn't think he was going to come over and hang out by my ear. Most people were like, "Oh no, a bug," but raising bees and keeping honey like we do on the farm. There's a train. We appreciate those things, and you really have to learn to appreciate them and learn how it is that they affect your daily life and what it is that they do. Like these cicadas and how we say in the South, it's hot if you hear this sound. I've seen a guy beatboxing, I think in Tokyo, to the cicadas, and I know if you search that you'll find him. But just amazing stuff. People can live with their environment, and there's aspects of it you don't like necessarily, but for me and my family while we're visiting here, the weather's amazing. Of course, this is what in the South we call the dead of summer because it makes you feel that way. But here in this area, in Chicago, up by the lakes and what have you, it's actually pretty comfortable in my opinion. I'm sure there's people that don't like it. But in my opinion, especially being from the South, it's better than the snowstorms that I've been through up this way. So hanging out with my little buddy here, this little ladybug looking critter, not sure what kind of beetle it is, but I'm going to have to go set him free because I'm sure he won't like to be in my hotel room. It's a whole different environment. But anyway, I hope this maybe inspires some of you, gives you an idea of something that you can do, playing, or just enjoying the environment that you've got. It's hard to be in your own little world whenever so much of the rest of the world's around you, but sometimes the rest of the world's not really that bad of a place. Anyway, Charlie Mato-Toyela signing out for Blue Bear Flutes and bluebearflutes.com. See you really soon.